Hello everyone, welcome to my brand new channel, Ultimate Diecast. My name is Tyrone and this is an opportunity for me to open up some of the cars on camera that I've bought over the last 4 years collecting Matchbox cars. And I just haven't been able to do it because these aren't Matchbox. These are, well, I've bought many things over the last 4 years. Greenlight, Auto Art, Auto World, Johnny Lightning, you name it, I've bought it. Usually in frustration of not being able to find the Matchbox car I was looking for on any given day. And you wind up putting in many, many miles and many, many hours in your searches, don't you? And just out of frustration and not wanting to leave a shop or a department store empty-handed, you just get something. Today actually I found this one, but there have been many, and actually some have been given to me, like this one was given to me by the very generous David Johns at Twice Diecast. My absolute favourite car on the planet, the Ford Crown Victoria, and my favourite kind of car, a taxi. Cop cars are pretty sweet too, aren't they? But one of the cars that has pushed me to do this channel is this one. I bought it a while ago when I was actually shopping for a friend. It's the old cliche, isn't it? These are not for me, these are for my friend. He's not an imaginary friend, it's David from Alabama, Twice Diecast. I went to a place in Osborne Park, which is maybe 45 minutes from where I live in Perth, to find some Australiana. They had a few, I bought a few, and I also found this. And not the most expensive at $15.95, but it's up there. It's not department store prices, it was a hobby shop. And they've got to make a living too, so I paid it. Lincoln Continental from 1965. I don't even know how to open these without destroying everything, so I won't worry about it too much because I really need to open it. So if you're very young and watching this, maybe get someone grown up to do that. I'll follow the same theme as I do on building the Ultimate Matchbox car collection channel, and that's just destroy everything and throw it over my shoulder to get to the prize. Oh lordy, I've waited for a very long time to unbox this. So it's obviously metal base, Phillips head screw holding that in with a clip up the front, rubber tyres, treaded tyres too, and it's got a opening hood. They'll let me do it. Not a great deal to see under there. See if we can get a better angle with the light. It's not something I would attempt to colour up with the paintbrushes, but strangely rattly axles. See how good I can get the focus on this camera. See the emblem on that panel, very nice. So we've got license plate just as a sticker, lensed tail lights. We've even got reverse lights, but they're painted. Lovely colour, grey blue. So good to see this out of the packet. I was tempted many a time just to rip it open to have a look at it, but I thought, for the amount of cars of this nature that we're pouring in, it's a bit of a misalignment there. Yeah, the amount of cars of this nature that we're pouring in, as I say, just out of frustration, not being able to find the Matchbox cars I was looking for. I kind of knew in the back of my mind I'd have to start up a second channel to show them off. And here we are, 4 years down the road, a second channel appears, so I'll be a busy boy. But I do get to unbox cars like that. That's really nice. Crown Victorias, let's go. Yeah, so this was a gift, one of the first gift boxes sent from Alabama in the US to little old Perth in Western Australia. Crown Victoria from Greenlight Hollywood series, John Wick Chapter 2. Let's see, as I brandish a very sharp object. True 164. There we are, 2018. So 2019 release. And I'll just cut it at the bottom there. Viciously. As you can see, I have no intention of keeping packaging. So this is the 2008 Crown Vic. Oh yeah. On a holiday a very long time ago now, when my wife and I got to New York, I yelled the phrase many a time, "We're in New York, baby!" I don't know what movie that was off, but I used it a lot. I should have at least figured out what I was imitating. We saw a lot of these. Can that... they might be tricking me there, but that looks like it opens. I don't want to dig my knife into that. If the Lincoln Continental that I just showed is anything to go by, it won't be a lot going on underneath that bonnet. So I'll figure that out at another date. That's a heavy casting, and it seems to line up better than the Lincoln. So Greenlight, made in China. Not a whole lot else going on there. A little bit of printed stuff, Ford Crown Victoria. Yeah. Rivets, that's interesting. Changed their ways between those two. This taxi feels a lot better made. Oh man, nothing says New York like that. Classic yellow with the blacked out grille and those wheels. Lovely. Lots of detail. I hired a civilian version of this in New York, and we nicknamed it the Flying Sofa because it was big and floaty, and my wife's only a little person. She kept on slipping down the leatherwork. She couldn't sit comfortably in the seats because they're just too big. She felt like a little girl in it. I'm 6'1", so I had no problems planting my rear end in the seat and using my feet to sort of anchor me in. But yeah, she didn't feel very comfortable in it. Too big. But we went from New York up to Canada and back down to Washington in it. And nice big thumping V8. It did a very good job. Yeah, very happy to have that out of the pack. And to round out this video, I think I'll go for this one. I bought this today. I I don't know who these people are. I don't know the rookie. The show may or may not have come to Australia. I'm not interested in hunting that down. But, oh, this is a new one. No wonder. Okay. So, yeah, this may or may not be a thing here, but I don't care. So this is another 2008 Ford Crown Victoria in the police livery. So I'll get the first two out of the blade's reach. Oops, sorry about that. Did that hit you? I should have a cutting board here so I'm not slashing at the air. It's a Texas chainsaw day. There's probably a much more elegant way to do that, but I'm not interested in finding out what that is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How close can I get? Very close. That looks great. See the slimline light bar there? It's good that they're still red and blue because a lot of the light bars now are just clear and they don't look great. If they're flashing they look okay, but they don't look great if they're off. Is that the same? Yeah, exactly the same wheels as the taxi. Man, I have to get a fleet of each of these. I may go broke doing that, but what a way to go. So, all the detail you'd expect. LA Police for the bumper sticker in the middle. Regular license plate. Squad number, I'm assuming. I'll have to see if there is a New York cop version of this, because when we were in New York there was a bumper sticker on all the police cars. We walked past a precinct and they were all lined up out the front and they all had a bumper sticker saying 1-800-COP shot, and there was a $10,000 reward if you dobbed somebody in who happened to shoot a cop. And I took a photo of it. I might have to put it on my Cars I've Met videos. Yeah, just a different mentality, I suppose. You don't get cops being shot in Australia. Yeah, but that's stunning and so heavy and so cool. Yeah, same thing going on the bottom. Rivets, as you'd expect, it's the same casting, just different paint job. It's so heavy. Let's go downstairs for a better view. That's better. So yeah, what a lineup. What do you think? My first video on, apart from the teaser, I did do that teaser with the Road Rager and what else was there? The Australian ones anyway. The Biante. But that was just a channel teaser. So what do you think of the first episode? Leave a comment down below, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you again in the next episode of Ultimate Diecast. See you soon.